chapter 2, beginning at verse 6. And it reads, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect.
Hey, the elect, among them, it didn't say among all that are perfect. It said among them that are perfect. We speak wisdom.
Yet not the wisdom of this world.
Yet not the wisdom of this world. And people gonna tell, well, you just take the juicy juice. Well, that ain't come to nothing.
Right.
Then they gonna tell us to take the MOTB, and that ain't gonna come to nothing like not the wisdom of this world. But Yahweh Shema Shai, that's what we looking for. That's what we're hearing.
Nor of the princes of this world.
Nor the princes of this world. The hell with Klaus Schwab. He's a demon. He's bugging out. We gonna chain that demon up. And if he die on this side, well, yeah, you ain't about to go to kindergarten. You about to go to the fever. You about to go to that pit. Kindergarten. No, we ain't gonna show no favor to the old nor young.
That's right.
We're gonna give you double what you gave us.
That's right.
But you're gonna be under a people of spiritual power.
That's right.
How about that?
That comes to naught.
That comes to nothing.
But we speak the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in a mystery.
Woo! We speak the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai in a mystery. Now that mystery, that word there in the Greek is mysterion. It said a thing that is given only unto the initiated, souls not revealed unto ordinary mortals. Yeah. That's something grand right there. Yeah.
Even the hidden wisdom,
that hidden wisdom. Go ahead,
which Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai ordained before the world unto our glory.
Hey, the Lord ordained this before the world was unto our glory. Man, that's, hey, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Right. Man, Yahweh Shema Shai showed us this. You know them demons got the limo and shit when the apostles had to do it. Like, we spent millions and billions of dollars to hide us from behind the hell. Through the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai, we understand these things now, man. Beautiful thing. Wait, about Kashar.
This is an article that's titled Putin demands unfriendly countries pay for Russian gas and rubles.
Rubles, that's the Russian equivalent to the dollar. That's their money system. But he demands all hostile nations that may be with the West or U.S. to pay whatever they need from Russia in their money system. That's a power move right there. And the Lord have ordained this, man. Just like in the ancient world when Babylon was falling, who did the Lord rise up? He said a ravenous bird from the east. That was the Medo-Persian Empire. Because if you look at the Medo-Persian symbol, the flag, it shows a ravenous bird on it. And it's spiritual because you go to, and Russia is that's raising in the east right now. That's that northern country. That's bringing all these other nations under it to face Babylon. World War III. All wars start where? With trade. Trade wars, man. Lead to real wars. And then that's the move of the high banking elite. They're like, nah, we gonna transfer it to the Russians. And so they can start this war because they want the war to happen too. But the Lord is actually working on the minds of the kings. Do this.
Marcel Salikov, president of the Institute for Energy and Finance in Moscow, said the move amounted to a symbolic counter-sanction aimed at the West.
Counter-sanction. Now, can the brother get Obadiah where it said, they that ate their bread shall lay a wound under your ass? And that's going into the money system. All the nations that was trading with this whore over here, they setting her up. Something cold. Woo. Hold that. And I wanted to read that again.
Marcel Salikov, president of the Institute for Energy and Finance in Moscow, said the move accounted to a symbolic counter-sanction aimed at the West.
It's a symbolic counter-sanction aimed at the West. Hey, can the brother quickly hold Isaiah 13:17 real quick? Because when these Russian soldiers are turned up to Order 66 status, like execute, and then when these troopers get over here, they ain't gonna show no favor, man.
That's right.
It says he noted that the Kremlin had already ordered exporters to exchange 80% of their foreign currency proceeds for rubles. 80%.
And the Russians already got rid of the dollar like last year, the year before, a while ago. In China, you know, that yuan is going up and shit, growing. They into that digital currency, they moving into a new system. So it is a spirit, man. The Lord is turning up everything.
Yep.
Go ahead, I can bring that Isaiah out.
Isaiah 13:17 says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them,
Woo! Who are the Medes? The Russians. Go ahead, huh?
which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it."
Bam! There it is. So they don't give a fuck about the dollar, the West.
That's right.
Your money, nothing.
Sanction.
And then the Lord used ancient world terms.
Yep.
Gold and silver is real money. So pretty much the Lord is saying that the Medes ain't gonna fucking regard the money that they fucking gotta use. They on to bigger and better things, thus saith the Lord, man. Because the Lord had to make them powerful enough to finance other nations and give them weapons and helmets and shields to be a guard unto them so they can go up against Babylon.
Yep. Like I just saw a video yesterday. A brother played. It was some activists down in South Africa, and the U.S. was asking the South Africans to basically don't deal with Russia. But basically the South Africans was like, nah, fuck that. Russia helped us out. They
Right.
gave us weapons
Right.
to defend ourselves. They said pretty much fuck America.
That's right.
And he said we come to stand today to say we are against you, America.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, how are the things that Esau searched out? Especially here in the West. I mean, all Edomites are through, but the Lord is raising up the spirit of the king of the Medes, which are Edomites, the Russians, to go against other Edomites. Then the Lord is raising up the spirit here in Babylon for the Egyptian, American, to fight against an American.
That's right.
So the Lord is just turning up things.
That's
man.
so right, yeah.
It's getting hot
Yep.
out here. Getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Yeah, that's right. That's Obadiah.
It's the book of Obadiah. There's only one chapter, verse 7. And it reads, all the men...
Well, actually, I started set thy nest among the stars, huh? Hey, because this is historical. You got these niggas in these other camps that don't know no history. You don't even know why the beast is the beast, why they together. Why they're known, why is the beast the ancient Roman Empire, how is it Rome again? They don't even know about that. Huh? They don't know who the beast is, they don't know why they're Rome again. You can't even tell us why NATO and the EU is the ancient Roman Empire back 2.0. And we know by it, there's a treaty of something. We know what date it was established, okay? That's how we know what we're talking about, because we study. Our apostles and elders been talking about this for a long time. Go ahead,
It's Obadiah, beginning at verse 4. And it reads, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
Hey, Esau, Edom, that's his animalistic symbol, the emblem. The Greeks had it, the Romans had it, shit, the damn Nazis, the Germans had it, right? The Russians, you know? America has it, all the evil. They have it, man. So though thou exalt thyself as the evil, then you have the characteristics of the evil. It's proud, it's unclean, it's ugly, it's the highest flying bird in the sky. It looks down on all the other birds, sees them as prey or enemies, and that's America, man. Go ahead, huh?
and though thou set thy nest among the
Now
stars,
you go into that word nest, it's military emplacements. And these damn devils have military installations out there in the different spheres, the Thethosphere, the stratosphere, out there orbiting the planet, right? Because they're not only looking for the Hawashai is coming, but they're looking down on the earth, fucking checking everybody out. But who got out there first? Go ahead, huh?
thence will I bring thee down.
So once you went out into outer space in the 60s, right? The Lord started bringing you down financially, morally, economically, everything. And then the truth came out. And you was brought down spiritually. At that very same time, so many things was happening at the same time to bring you down. Hey, going back,
That happened right when they landed on the moon, supposedly in
69.
That's right when I was in the room.
Yes, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. And then that fulfills what Jacob did in the womb with Esau, grabbed his heel. And that represents him pulling Esau down. That represents us pulling Esau, Edom down. Like our forefather did in the womb to your forefather Esau. Esau and shit. How do you used to call Esau, Esau and shit. We don't give you your own name and shit.
Saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to bring you down. Once you set your nest, military emplacement in space,
right.
then the Lord is going to bring you down. But who led Babylon out there? Let's go.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Woo! Now read that, set thy nest among the stars again.
Obadiah verse 4 again, it reads, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
So though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, then they say eagle one is landed,
Right.
the eagle is landed and shit. Hey, but who baited Babylon out there? Can a brother get that in Revelation 13 and 2? Who baited you out there? Who's the end of your power structure, Esau, Edom? Edomites of the east. Right? Hey, but who was the beginning of the power structure? Was like unto a leopard. Alexander the Great. And who's the end? Was at the feet of a bear. Russia. But who led Esau out into space? The Russians sent Sputnik up there in the late 50s to get your ass out. And at the very same time, that's when they established the Treaty of Rome to combat the increasing encroachment of the Russians. It's all spiritual, man.
Hey, that's the real downgrade, huh?
Hey, but a nigga saying being an Israelite is a downgrade. Well, you through. You a goddamn loser. You ain't here to lose. Hey, but that, yeah, go destroy yourself, right? Hey, but he through already. Hey, but that's what the scriptures say. It said that our people have traded their name for a curse. And you want to be a nigga, you through. You want to be a damn Latin, done. You damn native, you out of there, man. The Lord's coming for Israelites.
That's right.
The elect of Israel.
I got Revelation 13.
Go ahead, Revelation.
This is Revelation 13 and 2. And it says, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
Now that beast going into a power structure, an empire, if you will. That's the beast rising out from among the people. The seas represent nations, kingdoms, tongues. All right. So this beast is a power structure rising up. Go ahead up.
And his feet were like as the feet of a bear.
Read it at the beginning. Huh?
This is Revelation 13 and 2. And it says, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. Woo! And his feet were as the feet of a bear.
Hey, so the head was like unto a leopard, representing Alexander the Great. This was the beginning of Esau, Edom's power structure. It says, when they rose up, it said wickedness was multiplied the earth. So now we're down at the end of this power structure, which is the feet of what?
The bear.
A bear. The Russians, that's their animalistic symbol. They came out of hibernation, and they about to devour and to destroy.
And his mouth as the mouth of a lion.
His mouth was as the mouth of a lion, representing Great Britain. All right?
And the dragon gave him power, his power.
And the dragon gave him his power going into ancient Rome, under the Treaty of Rome. Because that's how NATO has this power, and they actually get to exercise the sword. With NATO and the EU all together, they've been exercising the power of the sword for all these years during this Cold War. They never went head up against Russia because it was a Cold War they were building up. But yet they exercise the sword throughout all the world. That's why there's a military goddamn base in almost every nation.
One of the Indian bloc here, one of the, I believe he's like an Indian official from East India. And he was going into how NATO has been bombing the shit out of all Russia's allies and shit. And Russia's just been sitting back, you know, fucking playing it cool and shit.
Right.
But now fucking NATO's trying to push up onto the Russian borders, man. And that's all they're doing. They're taking a stand against that shit.
That's right.
Hey, Poland, somebody in Poland, the top official, just said we need to reclaim our land that's in Russia. He said something like that. And they're part of NATO.
There you go. They're
Belarus is already doing that. Belarus is planning on joining the invasion of Ukraine, and that's a NATO member.
So going back into Revelation 13 and 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and and his feet were as the feet of the bear.
Right? So the beginning of Esau Edom's power structure was Alexander the Great, the Greeks, beginning with them, their Hellenization of the world. But then that came to a close. Rome came up. They destroyed every nation with military might, and they fell. And there was a period of these damn devils being in the cave. But now we're at the end of that power structure, and they at the top of the world. And who's going to bring them to their end? The Edomites, the Russians.
And it says, verse 2 again, it says, the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard,
Right?
and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and the mouth of a lion.
And the mouth of a lion representing Great Britain, right? Because of the Bank of London, that finances all these wars. The military section is in Washington, the financial sector is in London, and the religious sector is in the Vatican, right?
It says, and the dragon gave him his power.
They under that Treaty of Rome, they came like Rome. Before they make any decision to attack a place, where they have to go to first, the Senate. And before you make any move, you have to go to the Senate. And that's the ancient Rome. Before the damn Roman legions went into Germania or where the hell they was gonna fight, they had to counsel with the Senate first before they can make any military move.
Continuing on, in verse 2, it says, and the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority.
His seat and great authority. Now, this man Esau Edom has been blessed by our forefather Isaac with what? The sword. And he has exercised that power in the earth. Man. All the different wars from Kosovo to Yugoslavia. And now we're coming up on World War III. And this man's going to exercise his power once again. The Lord's going to take his authority from off the earth. Now we go back to that Obadiah, huh?
So back in the book of Obadiah, beginning at verse 4 from the top again. And it reads, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Woo! Because the Russians got America out there. That's why they call it a space race. Man, JFK, because by the end of this decade, we will land a man on the moon and shit, which it never happened. But they did get satellites and everything out there. And they put military gun emplacements out there. And they got the DEW out there, huh? Direct energy weapon. Come on, man.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Then the Lord said, thence will I bring you down. But by what? The Lord just come and just destroy the place? No. The Lord is bringing you down by the Spirit. His Spirit is bringing you down. He raised up Elijah right before that great and dreadful day come. And then now the tribes are risen. And now you going down in every fashion.
This is Zechariah 4:6. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, this is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts.
Man, not by what?
Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts.
That's how the Lord is going to bring this place down. Not by any military might of ours or our own power, but by His Spirit will He bring this place down. Because that's what Esau fears. Like we just a ragtag band of nobodies, right? Rebellion. This small rebellion. But yeah, when we talk about a power greater than us, greater than you, greater than all, then that strikes fear into the heart of Esau.
And because Esau, just looking at us carnally, he's laughing at us. All right, just like when John the Baptist was in the wilderness preaching, they knew about him, but they like, he ain't doing no harm. He in the wilderness.
Yeah, he's over that shit.
But until they began to witness, those wicked Jews witness the power that this word has.
Hey, because they even said, if we let this man alone, talking about Yahushua, then all will fall after him, and we will lose both our place and nation. They was afraid of the Lord Yahushua. He was just speaking words, and then they were like, if Rome hears about this, another king, then they're going to come down with the legions, man. That's what we telling Esau, like, there's somebody greater than you in might, power, and name. How about you, Yahushua?
It's Messiah business.
Enough with this Messiah. Hey, like my man Pharaoh on the Prince of Egypt. Remember Moses on the other side of the river? And he's like, Ramesses, and he's calling him and shit. He's like, let my people go. And he's like, bring him to me. I won't have no more of this Hebrew nonsense. And they jumped in the water and shit. That's what Esau doing. He's like, bring him to me. I won't have no more of this Hebrew nonsense. Israelism, yeah, that's it, man. So they got to send vocab out like a damn magi of old and shit. Yep. But they losing. And soon Pharaoh gonna have to be approached. We're gonna have to go to these high fucking elites and we're gonna have to tell them a testimony. That's some of our brothers' fate. We're gonna go to these damn high officials and curse them.
Hey, bro. So like on Thursday, bro, I saw like 3 agents in one day. 2 came at my job.
Yeah.
They came and said, they drove a black undercover cop car, drove right in front of my building, and we looked at each other, right? And then after I got off of work, I saw one in the back, right? So at the end but during the day, I would visit this brother, right? Downey. I rode down a particular street. They were sitting right by when I passed by. When I passed by, they were following me. So I called the brother and said, they're here. So this is the testimony that the Lord is about to do for these people. We're about to tell the kings of the earth, fuck off.
That's right.
Because you bug us too goddamn much.
That's right.
And we already in their mouth. I said we already in their mouth.
Hey, I bring it a little closer. You too, son.
The Supreme Court Justice or the nominee already talking about African Hebrew Israelite vegan shops and shit. Hey, why the fuck this bitch talking about that, man?
Hey, because the world has to know of Israel. Well, why ain't nobody talking about the small hat? Because the people know through the spirit that they're not the people.
Right.
And they're looking at like, why the fuck is there brain chips, the people bugging out, the gas is going up, the war, and I thought these was the people. Where's the peace? And then the fucking Klaus Schwab and these clowns are telling you, there is no Jesus Christ and all that. There's only whatever the fuck they presented and shit, man. So they're letting people that actually believe in the Bible somewhat know that there ain't no God that's out there gonna save you. But who's the only one talking about that there is the power out there? Yahweh Shekhinah that's gonna come save his people. That's us.
From their sins.
So, bro, we had to be brought out because Yahweh Shai, his fame was so great, it had to eventually reach the ears of Caesar and fucking Pilate and all the goddamn high officials. Like, who the hell is this? This the Nazarene? Like, who the hell? You know?
Hey, our name ringing too many bells. So don't be surprised if you see Esau take our name and magnify it just to profane it, man.
Hey, but let him magnify it, though.
It's through the spirit.
Hey, because, hey, like my man, what's his name? Damn, J. Jonah Jameson. He's like, why is he wearing a mask? Like, is he hiding something? He's like, he doesn't want to be famous. I'll make him famous. Hey, you remember how everybody had different shit to say about it? He's like, frequent 8 legs. They remember the woman frequent kind of hot. Like, I don't like them. Like, they don't like us, they hate us, they love us, whatever, man. Hey, we don't give a fuck. We're here to say, thus saith the Lord. You don't have to like it. But you gonna hear this word though, whether they hear or forbear. Tell them. Because brother Haggai, you mentioned that demon, that nigga that's supposed to be the supreme justice and shit like that.
It's like it at Mike Tyson situation too. Dude said Shalom.
Hey, but you know what's great? Didn't the situation end peaceably?
Right.
And you see how powerful the Hebrew is?
Right.
He said Shalom. Peace. Peace between the tribes. You see that? Jacob's about to rob his own kind. But then the spirit hit him like, oh shit, this is my brother. That fucked Esau's head up. Oh shit, they gonna stop killing each other eventually? Oh shit, then we gonna go for the real fucking nigga.
That's right.
Esau, we coming for you.
And right after that, that's when that Supreme Court just like the next day. Next day, that's when she come out talking about African.
And what did she say? She's like, it's not a religious community, but a cultural community. So you pretty much said that it's our culture. Right? It's not a religion. It's our culture. It's where we come from. It's who we are. You know, you can't make that up. But you got.